What's up? Welcome to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang Whitaker. She's Jessica Benson. We are courtside at FedEx Forum as the Memphis Grizzlies begin their gauntlet week, 4 games in 6 nights here at FedEx Forum. Tonight, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. It's health night, Jessica.
Happy health night to all who celebrate.
Yeah.
I wish the Grizzlies could embrace the health
a little more than we do. Yeah, but it is health night tonight here at FedEx Forum. Grizzlies coming in 15-20, San Antonio Spurs 25-10, and the Spurs have lost 3 of their last 5, most recently to Portland. Grizzlies coming off back-to-back losses in LA, have lost 5 in a row? 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
Tonight could be 5.
Come on, don't do that.
First of 4 straight at home, though, for this Grizzlies team before they go to Europe for another trip across the pond. This Grizzlies team looked okay at moments against the Lakers in those 2 games. Suffered another injury when Cedric Coward went out. And for me, Jessica, when Coward went out in that second game in LA, that was kind of the moment where I was like, all right, like come on. I felt like we had a chance when Coward was playing, and now without him, yeah.
And it was such an opposite, while having similarities from the standpoint of the fourth quarter got away from them.
Yeah.
It had such an opposite script from the game on Friday where the Grizzlies go down 15 and have to come back. And this one, they're up 16. Cedric Coward goes down, and it did feel like in a season where it has felt like one injury after another, one battle after another.
I was just thinking that,
just about the Memphis Grizzlies injury woes over this year in the last 3 seasons. But that just felt like it was too much to overcome. Right? Like by the end of that game, they didn't have enough firepower. It was one more person taken out of the rotation. And Tomas Isolo spoke prior to tonight's game just about not being able to find any continuity and the frustration of having so many different lineups. And yes, you can stay married to
How about that? I just caught a ball off the shoulder. No reaction. That was cool. Appreciate that, security.
That was pretty good. But anyway, just knowing that you've had to deal with a team that hasn't had a whole lot of continuity this season. And like you said, a 4-game losing streak for the Grizzlies team. We've seen so many different identities, both literally of the bodies that have been available, but also we saw a team that won 3 of its first 5 games, then lost 9 of its next 10, then won 7 of its next 9, and now has lost 4 in a row and finds itself in 10th in the West. So you never know what you were going to get, but it is a constant nagging truth to this team this year. We have not seen them healthy, and there is still so much of an unknown about what they are.
And Coach mentioned Ty Jerome progressing, working out, doing things like so. He's getting closer, you would think. He said Cedric Coward's injury not as bad as they thought, perhaps at first. But you still find yourself tonight against a really good Spurs team with what, 9 players? What do we have? How many healthy bodies do we have for health night?
I believe they should be getting Vince Williams Jr. back.
True.
Haven't seen him in a while.
There's Vince right there.
Warming up right behind us as we speak. But it's hard. You're facing a Spurs team. You call it a gauntlet of a stretch, and it really is the truth because you face a Spurs team that has beaten the Oklahoma City Thunder 3 times.
Although everybody beats them right now.
You face a Suns team that just beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you get them tomorrow. And the Suns lost last night on a Kevin Durant game 3, but the Suns have been one of the most surprising teams, which is terrible news for the Grizzlies' chance at their good draft pick for next year. But the Suns, way more competitive, currently in 7th in the West. And then you face the Thunder, who, have lost 5 of their last 10 games, but are still the Thunder.
And then you got Brooklyn, and they're actually good the last 10 games. They're something like 6-4 in their last 10. So it's a tough 4-game stretch. This Spurs team, I got here early enough, and I was watching Victor Wembanyama shoot around. I think he's playing tonight.
He's available. Minutes restriction.
He was playing. Stephon Castle was out there playing. Harrison Barnes, Grizz Killer, was out there shooting around. I was like, man, this team is stacked. And then I went back in the hallway, and De'Aaron Fox was getting stretched out. I was like, man, this first team is stacked with this Grizzlies team, where we're just trying to get healthy bodies out there. One of the guys who has been pretty good for this Grizzlies team the last couple weeks and has had an opportunity has been Gigi Jackson. And Gigi's had some games. He had the 18-point game, the 9-rebound game. In those games in LA and before they left against Philly, there were times we saw Gigi as like a point of attack defender and trying to position him into that role. What have you seen from Gigi this last 2 weeks since he's come back and come up from the G League? He's out there shooting around now. What have you seen from Gigi these last couple of weeks?
The thing about Gigi is anytime he steps on the court, his athleticism is going to jump out at him. So that's never been an issue for him. Like from a freak athleticism standpoint, he's one of the most athletic guys on this team. And so to see him kind of understand court better. Coach has praised his airtime decisions, so knowing when to catch and shoot, knowing when to look for the open man, knowing when to make his move to the basket. And then defensively, that's always been the thing that Gigi has known that he needs to work on. And I think you've seen leaps taken. That said, we're seeing Gigi Jackson get minutes because of the Grizzlies injury woes. And that's good. He's 21 years old. He's still so young in this journey. And so to see those flashes, I think, is encouraging from a long-term Gigi Jackson standpoint. It really represents the patience that it can take in seeing the small incremental improvements.
Coach Isolo used, when we were in the pregame, he used the word searching and challenging to describe where the Grizzlies are right now at this point of the season. And it does feel like they're searching for answers for anything that'll work and lineups, whatever they can do. But another guy who I thought has been really good this last 10-game stretch has been Jalen Wells. Had a slow start to the season, wasn't shooting the ball particularly well. But I think we've seen him this last 3 weeks step up defensively and offensively. He started to knock down some of those shots and look for his shot a little more, don't you think?
The absolute best representation of the value of Jalen Wells came in the second half against the Philadelphia 76ers. And yes, the Grizzlies lose that game, but the defensive effort that Jalen Wells was able to put on Tyrese Maxey, I think he had 24 in the first half and then was held to 10 the rest of the game. It's just a reminder of that's how Jalen Wells will continue to earn minutes and earn a spot on this team. He also gives you just the length at that position that you're looking for. You want those shots to keep falling. You hope that he situates himself into a place where the offensive game is consistent. That's something this team needs. I think the shooting struggles between him and Cedric Howard in that first game against the Lakers on Friday was a struggle that the Grizzlies had to overcome because they are 2 of your 5 starters. But if he can get going offensively, that'll just be yet another reason why he is so clearly in that starting role.
I also think like his value increases when Coward's on the court, because then or Vince Williams, because then you have 2 guys who can defend on the perimeter against point of attack guys and switch everything. You know, like I feel like Jalen's a little bit better when he has those guys behind him. And we haven't even mentioned Zach Edey tonight. Like talking about having guys behind you for this Grizzlies team, getting him back is going to be another step forward. But at this point, it's tough. I get it when Coach Isolo said we are searching, don't you?
Searching was the exact word that he used. Speaking of Isoloisms, I haven't told you this in person.
I love it.
I went and saw Marty Supreme on New Year's Day, and within the first 10 minutes, they used the word nominal.
Oh, I love it.
And I laughed out loud. That's Coach Isolo.
Coach Isolo, he loves those words, so the Grizzlies are going into this game tonight a little shorthanded. Let's go through the injuries tonight. We got Vince Williams listed as probable, but he's out here, so I think he's going to go. John Morant, doubtful with that calf contusion. I don't know if we'll see Ja again tonight. Maybe get back later this week. Ja, I don't know.
They're being so careful with calf injuries this
He's not
season.
listed as out. He's doubtful. So.
He was questionable, and then he was downgraded to doubtful. Vince was questionable and upgraded to probable. So per usual this season, the injury gods giveth, the injury gods taketh away.
We do know Brandon Clark is out, Cedric Howard is out, Zach Edey is out, Ty Jerome is out, John Conchar is out, Joanne Mashak's on a 2-way transfer, Scottie Pippen Jr. is out. Omax didn't play in LA, but I saw him warm up tonight, so I'd assume he's ready to go. And Javon Small's actually been pretty helpful these last 2 games too, so maybe we see some of him. For the Spurs, when Minyama's going to go, Devin Vassell is out with an adductor strain, which used to be the calf injury. The adductor, everybody used to go
Calves are the new abductor.
I guess, I don't know. I'm good with that. I don't really have either of those, and I still function just fine. All right, it's health night here at FedEx Forum. Grizzlies getting ready to take on the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back to the other side of this, Jessica's going to give us her main character.
I'm ready.
For the night. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the warm-up show on Grind City Media.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders. Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com.
Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
The world needs B2K.
B2K's breakup was a huge shock to their fans.
Sports for Life tour.
Memphis. Monday Night Raw returns with non-stop action, unmatched energy, and the superstars you love.
We don't get mad, we get even. We don't go home till we beat them. This is our time, we ain't leaving. We need to come undefeated.
Witness the moments you'll never forget. Monday Night Raw, Memphis. Monday, February 16th. Tickets and ringsider packages on sale next Friday.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
What's up? Welcome back to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. She's Jessica Benson. I'm Lang Whitaker. We are courtside at FedEx Forum as the Memphis Grizzlies get set to take on the San Antonio Spurs. Tonight's a Tuesday night, and if you're going to come to a Grizz game, you got a lot of options here for next week. You got tonight, you got Wednesday night, you got Friday night, or Sunday. It's like an afternoon game, right? Like
2:30.
Yeah, so it's like a day game. Right when the Eagles 49ers are about to kick off, so I know John Roser's torn already, trying to figure out how he's going to get through that day. And by the way, shout out Roser. Get well soon.
Yes.
Miss having you here tonight. Jessica joins us now at this point, like she does every night, to give us her main character in tonight's matchup. And who are you going with tonight?
It's Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
It's the first time the Grizzlies have played against him this season.
I know,
So even though the
yeah.
Grizzlies have lost 2 games to the Spurs this year, Victor Wembanyama not available in either of them. The same for Stephon Castle.
Sure.
So this is a different look of the Spurs, but the biggest of those is, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
Great.
The Spurs All-Star, already on his way to being one of the best players in the NBA. He just turned 22 years old. Coach Isolo called him the best pick-and-roll defender in the league, which is absurd at this point in his career. But he is one of those special ones. A guy woke up this morning and said, I get to watch Victor Wembanyama play tonight. Likely. At that point, he was questionable. He had traveled with the team. He's been dealing with this knee hyperfixation. Oh, no, that was a bad use of the medical terminology. Hyperfixation? That cannot be right. Hypertension? Probably hypertension.
No, not hypertension. That's
No, not hypertension. Well, he had a knee issue.
Hyperextension.
Thank you. Hyperextension. He had a knee issue, kept him out of the last 2 games. And the Spurs, to their credit, have very much found a way to win without Victor Wembanyama this season. He will be on a minutes restriction tonight. Will be interesting to see if he starts or comes off the bench. They've brought him off the bench in a couple of the games that he came back, and he's been just as effective. I mean, just what he gives to them as a shot blocker, as somebody who causes every offensive play to be more difficult than if he is not on the court. He is a one-on-one. He is an alien.
We came out here before the game, and Wembanyama was shooting on the other end. Jock Landale came out, saw him, and just stopped and watched for a minute.
And he's that kind of player.
You know, I mean, and it's not even like G.G. Jackson used to watch the guys, the older players warm up, almost out of awe, like for their ability. It's more just like, what in the world is this guy? Like, it's like watching a grasshopper play basketball or something.
There's a zen-like quality, not to like overdo it here, but
we
the
are a
whole
little bit,
thing.
but you kind of have to. Like,
yes, you kind of just ogle. He's the kind of person who you inevitably find yourself, even if you've seen him before, you just kind of can't believe your eyes. So lucky Grizzlies.
Lucky Grizzlies, we get to see it tonight. Jessica, appreciate Ja was just ruled out officially. Just got word. So, Jessica, appreciate you joining us. Take a quick break. Chris Vernon's going to join us on the other side of this. We'll take a break. Thanks, Jalen.
We'll take a break.
Stafford and May are going to have, like, this. I have no idea who's going to win that MVP. It's really going to come down to, like, a voting that I don't know which way it's going to go.
Yeah, I'll go Stafford.
It's going to be it's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be Matt Stafford or Drake May, but I can't remember. Like, usually it feels like a foregone conclusion. Last year notwithstanding. That was kind of Lamar and Josh, right?
Yeah.
Lamar came down to Lamar and Josh.
Yeah.
And so, well, we got another one.
Welcome back to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media, courtside at FedEx Forum. I'm Lang Whitaker, joined now by Chris Vernon.
The warm-up show.
Welcome into the warm-up show. We were just talking about, I got here earlier tonight, and Wembanyama was warming up. And Jock Landale came out to do his warm-ups and just stopped and watched. Like, it was almost like, what is this thing? You know, like, have you ever, like, we've been around for a long time watching the NBA. Like, what do you compare Wemby to?
Yao. The first time I saw Yao, I don't think I've ever seen a better human because his legs were like this big, dude. Yao was the one, because Shaq is like, you're so used to seeing him on TV, and we knew him from LSU and even. True. So you had an awareness of how huge he was, but I remember being struck by how big Yao was. And then the other one, honestly, was weirdly a couple of years ago, Robin Lopez. Huh. I was next to him in the tunnel, and I was like, God, I never realized the guy's a monster. Yeah. But obviously the ones that are the freaks, like, and Yao is the one. I tell you this, Edie's like that too. Yeah, when you're around Edie, you're like, good grief, this guy's a. I mean, they feel like they're not the same species as everybody else.
I mean, I told Jessica, he's like, Wemby looks like a grasshopper playing basketball or something. It's just the way he moves. This Grizzlies team, we were talking about these games in LA. They lost the 2 games. I kind of felt like they were sort of had a chance in those games until Coward went out, and then I was kind of like, all right, like.
So Coward, that was so depressing because that really felt like that was going to be his coming out party. Because you know very well from being in New York all those years, if you're in New York or LA and you pull that off. It's a different stage, right? And so that felt like this is going to be his 35-point night in LA in front of everybody. So that one was just so depressing. It's just, as you know, with the amount of guys that they have had out and are in and out of the lineups every night, they have had chances, but their margin of error is so small, and so they have to play almost perfectly in these nights to be able to get wins given what they've got going.
You mentioned Coward, and you've been on the Center Coward train longer than anybody pretty much around here.
Well, I got lucky. I just ran into a guy.
You got tipped off at Target, but you've been talking about him for a long time. What have you made of seeing him the last, 3 months since the season started? Has he been what you thought, or?
Oh, better. I think he's going to be a huge star. I really do. And I don't say that as a homer. I say that as someone who's watched every rookie come through here for 25 years. It's what's between his ears. You know what I mean? Like, he's got the demeanor and he's got the skills. And he's just, you got to remember, he didn't play basketball. Right? All these other guys he didn't get to train. Like, that shoulder injury held him back drastically. Didn't get summer league. Didn't get to do all of those things for like a year. And you see him figuring it out on the go while being thrown in the fire. You've seen him now, rebounding more, playing more athletically, dunking when he's going to the basket. I think they got a very, very, very special talent in Coward. And I think whatever my expectations were, he has exceeded them. And I do think he's got a chance to be a big star in this league.
The rebounding's been, to me, the revelation. I didn't know he could rebound like that, and he clearly has an interest in doing it, and he's going after, rebounds in those plays. So, by the way, Coach mentioned tonight Coward's injury not as bad as they originally thought.
Good.
So
that's good.
Yeah, hopefully that.
Oh my God! Good news. I don't even know how to react.
Well,
how do you react to good news?
Before you get out of here to go do the FanDuel pregame show, if everyone's healthy, and who knows if that ever happens. But let's say we get 3 or 4 of those guys back. Like, what should our expectation be?
I think it could be a good team. I mean, you're saying if everybody's healthy, that's the issue, right? It's interesting. We were talking about it today on the show. Charlotte got to feel it last night. They're 9-4 when they've got Miller, Ball, Knipple, and Bridges. But for 13 games is all they've had those guys for, right? And that's how it feels with the Grizzlies. We were good when we had Zach Edey. Like, we saw it. It was like a good stretch. All of a sudden, you had this great defense. Everything was And so I do think they can be a good team that can win a lot of games if they ever did get healthy, or even if they got a very high percentage of their guys healthy. Most importantly, Edey and Morant being in the lineup consistently, because we got literally 6 minutes of them together. Like, say, it was the first 6 minutes in Cleveland, and then they've just traded time off, so we've never even gotten to see it together. I feel like if they had Edey, Morant, and Jaren, you know,
got a shot.
You can plug in the other two players, and you're going to win a lot of games. They got to have them.
Well, it is health night here.
I know. Health matters, right?
It's health night tonight.
The irony is unbelievable.
All right. Well, you can catch Chris Vernon in 9 minutes on FanDuel Sports Network on the pregame show, and every day on Grind City Media. Appreciate you, Chris.
Thanks, brother.
Devin Walker joins us on the other side of this. You're watching the warm-up show.
Now that's the new edition way.
But I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Welcome back into the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. He's Devin Walker.
That's
I'm
me.
Lang Whitaker. We are courtside at FedEx Forum as the Grizzlies get ready to take on the San Antonio Spurs tonight. First game of 4 in 6 nights for this Grizzlies team. We've now had 2/3 of the Chris Vernon show.
We're taking over, bro. We're taking over the warm-up, bro. Look, I will say this, Lang Whitaker, I'm not going to give you this, but I just want to let y'all know. Remember the Super Donuts?
Yeah.
I had one of these in my pregame snack. It's going to lead the Grizzlies to victory. My Super Donut.
All right.
Just know that.
I like that. We're looking for anything at this
point.
point.
It's kind of flat right now, but it's all good.
Coach Isla used the word searching and challenging, talking about the way things are going right now.
Scary.
So, yeah, we'll take a donut. We'll take whatever we can get to get us through there. But like we always do at this time, we're going to go around the NBA real quick, talk about some bigger stories happening around the league. The Spurs team beat the Thunder pretty recently.
They did.
But everybody's beating the Thunder right now. After their hot start, the Thunder are 6-5 in their last 11 games. They have the same record in their last 11 games as the Washington Wizards.
That's tough.
I mean, but 2 of those Wizards went against us.
That's what I'm saying. That's the same Wizards teams that beat us twice.
Yeah. But we play the Thunder in a couple nights from now. At the start of the season, we were having conversations about this Thunder team. Like, are they one of the best teams ever? Mm-hmm. What do you make of them right now? Or were we a little too hasty to crown them as one of the great teams?
I mean, we are
are in the era of everybody jumps to conclusions so quick, right? Where we don't let things play out anymore. We kind of jump to where we want to jump to. But the Thunder team is good. But I will tell you this though, I think ever since that game when Dirk Nowitzki called out that they get a favorable whistle on both ends, of course we knew it, right? Everybody knows they clutch and grab. They play Legion of Boom basketball. But ever since that moment, Lang, the whistle is going a little different. SGA's free throws are going down, and they started to take an L. So I'm not taking nothing away from the Thunder. They're still a hell of a basketball team.
So Chris Finch, the coach of the Timberwolves, went after him after the game. Yep. Since that game, the Thunder are 28th in field goal attempts.
I mean, look, bro.
So I
took a couple crash shots. Like I said, I'm not taking anything away from them. They are still great.
Yeah.
I want to say I hope they get the BT out of the system before they come here. Because I know you get beat by 20 by the Hornets, bro. You got to be pissed off.
Yeah. So they lost to the Suns the night before. Devin Walker hit the game winner.
So let's hope they get the BT out of the system before they come to FedEx Forum on Friday.
I hope so.
Because I know somebody got an ass whooping coming.
I hope it's not us.
No, it's not us.
According to Mark Stein, the Atlanta Hawks trying to move Trae Young might be going to the Wizards.
Ew.
How do we feel about that combination, that move? I don't know what other destinations are out there for Trae Young.
I mean, it's just weird to see like one of the guys who was in the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago, bowing on the New York Knicks logo. He had guys like Bogdan Bogdanovic, John Collins, Clint Capella. They were in the Eastern Conference 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, they're shipping them out, right? I think it's crazy how fast life comes at you. I've been a Trae Young fan. You know, I have a Trae Young jersey in my closet.
You have every jersey in your closet.
That's every football player, yes. Not basketball. I have you know what's crazy? I have a very selective group of NBA players in my closet. You probably can't even name them.
I probably
can't. Can you name the only white basketball player I have in my closet?
Larry Bird.
No.
Dirk.
Keep going.
Dirk.
Actually, go back an era.
Jerry West.
Go forward an era.
Between Jerry West and Larry Bird?
Like the 2000s, 90s, 2000s.
After Larry Bird.
Yeah, after Larry Bird.
I don't know.
He wore the same number twice.
I don't know.
Double nickel, J. Will, man. Come on, man. Shout out to J. Will. But Trae Young, I've been a Trae Young fan for so long, so it's kind of sad to see the era end because we have a point guard on our side who was in that same kind of class with LaMelo, Trae, and Ja. So I hate to see this end, but Trae, put him with Washington. They got athletes, bro. They got dudes like to get up and down the court.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're going to be good, but that may be a perfect fit for Trae.
They can cover for him defensively, like in a way that Hawks team does. And the Hawks team, to be fair, have been a lot better without Trae Young this season.
My boy Jalen Johnson, I'm telling y'all, if you know, you listen to the Chris Vernon show, I call this Jalen Johnson being a star at Summer League, and now it's Jalen Johnson's team.
Yeah. Somebody compared him to Scottie Pippen today. I saw that online.
That's a weird comparison. Like a new version of Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, it was somebody like LeBron. It was LeBron compared him to Scottie Pippen, which is interesting.
I mean, Jalen, he can hoop, man.
Yeah,
Jalen
he's not going to be Defensive Player of the Year, though.
Nah, no chance.
Last one, the Knicks won the NBA Cup against the Spurs team.
Yes.
The owner says, we're not hanging the banner.
Okay, bro.
He was like, we're going to wait till we get a real championship, but the Knicks are not going to hang the whatever it is, the cup, the cup banner.
Why would you not? I think that's the New York in them, bro. The snobby New York in them. You know, like if you win something, acknowledge it. You know, because like it's
never sort of like winning the Summer League or something, though.
It's like like this. It's higher than winning the Summer League, but it's not big enough to win the NBA championship. So celebrate it, bro. Put it up. Let your fans acknowledge it. Have a moment, even if you want to make it like a smaller banner.
That's what I was thinking. Or like not with the other banners, like put it like in the concourse or something.
Yeah, have like a little box for somewhere in MSG. Because even we didn't put up a division championship when we wanted, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh wow, maybe we're bougie too, but no, man. I think you should acknowledge when you win something like that.
What if they? I assume you actually win a cup, like some sort of trophy.
Yeah.
Put it like where everybody can touch it when they walk in.
There you go.
Know, like some sort of like
when you run out for a college football game, you smack the thing.
Like the Rock at Clemson when they touch the Rock and run on the field.
Or LSU when you smack the thing. Yeah,
I like that.
Make it something like that. Look, I think in New York, it's just like they're just so uppity.
Maybe so.
They think they deserve to be there. You might not win a championship for the next 20 years, bro. Take advantage of it.
By the way, my son collects basketball jerseys, and his thing is he just wants former NBA dunk contest champions.
Oh, that's a great collection.
It's kind of a cool collection.
That's kind of a cool collection.
I was like, all right, I'll sign off.
Did D Brown win one?
Yeah. I mean, but he has like a Vince Carter. He has some other random ones.
You gotta get a Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
We gotta get
former Summer League MVP for the Knicks. Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson, man.
Anyway, hey, let's. We got half a minute before we get out of here. One matchup tonight you want to watch?
Wemby versus everybody.
Okay, I'm with it.
Just the matchup of Wembanyama, only basketball court.
I just want somebody to stop Harrison Barnes.
Oh yeah. That's my arch nemesis.
Somebody stop Harrison Barnes.
But I think Wemby is the top of the list of NBA players you want to come watch. So I want to see Wemby on the court. Koloko, Jaren, Jock Landale.
I hear it.
Lock in.
You can catch him on the DP after this show. And right now, turn over to FanDuel, ESPN 929. We are out of here. You've been watching the warm-up show on Grind City Media.